Welcome,
Welcome,
anime lady fans. How you guys doing? LegendDVash as always,
SamTheMangaMan.
and here we're to do a live reaction of One Piece, chapter 968. Oden's return came back. Maybe to Wano. That's more. I'm assuming that's what the title is implying. Most likely back to Wano. So there's 4 years, 5 years of voyage. It finally came to wrap. That means they found the One Piece treasure and is not ready for them because most likely Luffy is the chosen one to find it and brings balance to the world like Avatar the Last Airbender. That's all I came up with. Right, Sam?
Who knows? Who really knows? Because Joe Boy's treasure or whatever, his weapon. But Gold Roger found it. But then again, Oden needs to return home to Wano because shit's been going on and
He needs to
Orochi
fix it.
and his clone has been getting power from everywhere. So we
Yes.
need help.
But guys, like we said it in our Black Clover and we said it in My Hero, now that the chapters of Shonen Jump slash this are coming out early morning Sunday, we want to know if you guys want us to do a live stream and have a discussion with you guys while we do the reaction and read through of the chapter and then have the review discussion, have you guys thoughts, your input in the live stream. If not, we have the option B, pre-recorded. So give us your thoughts about that in the comment section down below. It's gladly appreciate to have you guys feedback. If you guys could choose which one you want or you guys want none, let us know in the comment section down below. And on that, guys, give your thoughts and feedback about the chapter itself of chapter 968. Join the Discord server as well. Like the video as well. It's gladly appreciate it. Helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And what do they want, Sam?
Subscribe.
If you want more anime lily content. Other than that, guys, our social media and everything is in the description down below. Other than that, guys, let's get on with the first page of chapter 968. Continue the flashback. When Roger returned from Laugh Tale, Red Arrow came to him and asked him something, only to shed tears afterward. The birth of the King of the Pirates caused a stir around the world, prompting the Navy to lead into a drastic action. The man who achieved wealth, fame, and power, the King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. Hey, that's Gold D Roger. But I gotta say, King of the Pirates has a nice ring to it. Oh, wow, he changed it from Gold D Roger now. Well, at this point, I can understand why the world government will want to hide your name. Huh, that's pretty interesting. The world at large refer to everything that Roger gained as the One Piece, and they have no idea. Wahahaha! And that's because of fame. They will all come after you now, Roger. It will be the one to take out. I'll be the one to take out Roger. Find Roger now. Steal his treasure. They said Gold Roger got everything in his hoard. Looking back on it, now it's all been miraculous. See how far we came once I already knew I was going to die. I have nothing but gratitude to you all. He's saying all that to his crew now. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's all this blushing feelings out of nowhere, Captain? You can't do that to us. You're making us all blush, you rascal. Uh and also there's a giant in the back. That's a giant in the back. That's pretty cool.
All right, here goes. We're ready. Lay on us. I am hereby disbanding the Roger Pirates. The birthing is at hand. Our sovereigns will soon be born, and another in a distant sea. The whales are delighted in anticipation of the day the two sovereigns shall meet again. We have been waiting for so long. It is almost here, and surely all will go well this time. Just 10 until the birth. Just another 15 to grow. Who the hell is talking out there? Hey, Charlie, when is this mermaid princess going to be born? In 10. I'm certain that voice was speaking the truth. Someone will be born and eventually surpass us. We were just too early. The One Piece, they call it. I wonder who would find it. That be my son, of course. You don't have one. Oh, at least he knew about Ace. But I will. Just you wait. Ha ha ha. All right, time to drink, lads. Head us towards the sea where the Navy won't be waiting. I'll be the first off the ship and make sure Oden gets home next.
So Rayleigh didn't even know. Not even his vice captain knew, and that's a good secret. Then I would say, I tend to meet with Wybie before I die. Should I have him send Aizo back to Wanda? No. He's become very comfortable on that ship. Tell him you take care of Waikichi for me. Hey, well do. Roger says something to his oldest companion, Rayleigh, the man of the king, Dark King. And then he stepped off the ship. Oh, well, he should have left the ship like that. He had a whole bundle of medicine from the ship doctor Crocus. His disease was in his final stages. I believe he had like cancer or something. But this was a man's farewell. We were only stoic, not a tear was shed. That's a whole bunch of lies. A
Sure,
whole bunch of them
sure
are
it was.
crying. For the whole crew of the Kingdom of Paris will never cry. The sea around Wano is as brutal as ever. Piles of wrecked ships and try and fail to get in. If you steer into the wrong rapid currents, your ship will be smashed to pieces without getting any closer to Wano. Until this point, there was a purpose to the countries being closed, but now we must open the ports before that day, before the day that Joe Boy appears. It's not as though I'm dying. So of course we part with a smile. We all know that we'll meet again one day. So now it's Oden is leaving.
Oh, Oden, how I've missed you. Toki, Momosuke, Hayori, I've missed you all very, very much. Aw, look how big you are now, Momosuke. Yes, father, what's this? You got proper manners too. Welcome back, scoundrel. And where are your proper manners? Oh, I didn't realize you were deserving of manners. Oof. I mean,
Wow.
make a very
Wow.
good point. Lord Oden, welcome back, Lord Oden. Lord Oden, so we're happy for you, Otoki. I seem to be popular. I thought they would be angry. You should be grateful to your wife, Lady Toki. She's a woman of great character. Once her sickness passed, she went into town and helped the people with their work. She never put on airs for being a wife, the wife of a daimyo. She worked and sweat with everyone else and told exciting tales of your adventures. Lady Toki and the children are now tremendously beloved figures in Kuri because all the great things they've said about you. The number of people who disparage your willful ways has dwindled down to nothing.
That's great. That's beautiful. You did that for me. Thank you. Oh, it's only because we love you so much, Oden. Right? I'm so jealous. I wish I had game. Oden just has too much of a game. All right. Hey Kiku, I wanted to speak to you about Aizo. Oh, I already heard from Dog Cat. All that matters is that he's well. I see. What about Denjiro and Ashura? I didn't see them. I didn't see them a year ago either. Ashura's leading the Yakuza and bandits in Kuri to make sure they don't go wild. Denjiro's been wandering all over Wano, borrowing and paying money back, holding back the brigands borrowing money. These are not the signs of a healthy country. Yes, there is another reason that everyone is delighted about your return. I will tell you the story in order. After you left the country, we did our best to manage Kuri in the absence of its daimyo and with the assistance of the populace. So my father really was in poor health then. So I regret that I was unable to be present at his deathbed. The real problem is the shogun's successor. To our jargon, your father Shogun Suriaki recommended none other than Orochi too. The more I heard, the more confused I was. Orochi was like a brother to me. Now, all I did was lend him money out of consideration to Yasu, and he never once returned a single coin of it. On top of that, Orochi was the descendant of the Kuzumai clan that caused that terrible incident in the past. Please lend me money. That was how he asked Oden for money before. And now I find that Kurozumi Orochi is occupying the position of Shogun as my proxy.
As I'm sure you saw on the way here, there are now a number of weapon factories in each region full of supervisors who
Yeah.
manage the labor therein. By the shogun's own edicts, the men who have been put to work at the factories on wages is too cheap to live on. How can this be? Why is everyone simply obeying a shivering snivel like Orochi? The problem is, Orochi has the support of a pirate by the name of Kaido. Oh, so Kaido's already here. And he is as strong as a monster. Orochi's taking advantage of that to do whatever he wants. That's right. If we were to fight back against Orochi, stop, Kinemon. Don't tell him anything. No, speak, man. What is it? Raizo, take Lord Momosuke and Lady Horori out of the room right away. About half a year ago, at a weapons factory, there was a man who refused to work and his families were executed. That was the last straw. We've had enough of Orochi's barbarity. In our anger, we took up swords and marched to the flower capital to put a stop to Orochi, but in the meantime, Kaido's followers snuck into Kuri behind us. They infiltrated the castle and they threatened the lives of the future heir to the Kozuki clan, Lord Momosuke. Ultimately, the weapons were driven back by Kawamatsu and Dogstorm, who had been standing guard at the castle. but it was none other than Lady Toki who gave up her body to block the enemy's arrows when they first struck. I'm so sorry. It was because of our rash actions that Lady Toki suffered a terrible wound to her leg. We exposed your family to mortal dangers. I'm so ashamed. I have no excuse.
Oh, show me, Toki. It's fine, Oden. The wound has already healed. They shot an arrow through you. Damn. You protected our son. You did so well. How it must have hurt. Stop, Oden. If you get angry over something trivial like this, the enemy will only trivial. Toki, you haven't heard of the stories about my past. I see how Orochi does things. Stay here and protect my family, man. Protect Kuri. I don't know all the in and outs of the story. I just know this. Stop, Lord Oden. A fool has taken control of Wano. A weak, cowardly fool using the strength of a fearsome pirate. Taking advantage of this closed nation where no one can interfere to turn our land into a hellscape.
Kuzoki Oden is on his way to the flower capital. Report to Lord Orochi. You mean Lord Oden is back? The legitimate heir? Will he be a new shogun now? Aye! Oh, he kicked all their asses. Shogun Orochi, come in! Huh? Kuzoki Oden has entered the castle. The soldiers are wiped out. Flee, my lord. No, wait. No, I mean, Lord, think carefully. Kaido's not going to like it if you attack me. Think about what will happen to this country. Only after I cut you in two. Oh no, I forgot this guy's crazy. Next chapter hits January 26th.
Oh, didn't got no break. Whew, I'm about to say, like, because, guys, Oda likes to take his break. He could do whatever the hell he wants. I was so happy. I was scared that he might take a break himself. Oh, that's amazing. Well, Sam, live reaction and for chapter 968 for an intense chapter of about, it seemed like the ending. Yeah, about the ending of this flashback coming to a close soon, and like probably 2 more chapters left. So, what did you think, Sam?
Okay, so it's good to know that this was all the time. The whole time traveling was after the rock pirate battle.
I assume so.
So this, now it's going to be what's after the rock pirate battle.
I assume so, since it was never mentioned throughout the voyage of Oden or after. So I had a feeling I was going to make up as well, since it seemed like the whole war of the rock pirates and against all the of where the Celestial Dragons, where Garp is and everything. So that means I assume it happened. But I thought Garp was supposed to take Roger, so I hope we get that part as well. So I'm a bit confused there as well, because I remember that I was being told when Ace got captured and everything that Garp is the one that brought in Roger. So hopefully we get that flashback as well, because I hope we get it completed as full circle. That's what I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. Because technically, continuing on with of
Oden.
course, so we know that Oden's back home, so he does die in Wano, but just that Orochi tried to take over his entire country because of Kaido is there in the area, but we're not told of how or when he got into Wano, but he's in Wano.
Yes.
Starting that time in the beginning.
But before we should go in the full concept of Oden and everything, I think we should also say that about the Joy Boy, and also about how Roger himself felt that he wasn't the one that was supposed to find One Piece, and that he feels like his son is the one that's supposed to find in the 10-15 years. It's because of what the Will of D people felt and the Sea Kings felt that they can't wait for the time to come. So I feel like that's also very key that he wasn't the chosen one.
There was a lot of keys into this chapter. Technically, the moment, literally, Roger was announced king of the pirates 1 month and then the month before he gets executed for the pirates. But he created the rumor, and that came into everything.
And because he became Gold D, Roger.
Crew, and then recapping of the fortune teller girl's prediction, the prophecy girl, about the mermaid princess being able to translate, and they're saying like another 15 to grow, just 10 years to birth, another 15 to grow. I'm sorry, no, 10. So yeah, so basically 25 years afterwards is when Joy Boy would come, because the key word from me where I got it from was that until when Oden decides to open up the gates of Wano, he said, until this point, there was a purpose to this country being closed, but now we must open its port. before the day that Joy Boy appears.
That's pretty
Meaning
interesting.
Joy Boy might was a person, but names a weapon or names something that causes disruptions that's named after Joy Boy, and now he wants his country to open up its ports because it's coming. Something is coming within 25 years into the future.
So he knows that. So that means we're right now where we are with Wano and everything current present. Jobe might appear, and the One Piece is getting closer and closer to be found. And more about the whole question that we've been asking: the Big Straw Hat, the Joe Boy, the One Piece, all these questions, and also about Vivi, and also about the princess and everything. So more questions are coming into rap and coming to a full circle with that aspect. So I do agree with what you're saying, Sam, about that.
It's also said that he's like, it's not as though I'm dying, so of course we part with a smile, and we'll all know that we'll meet one day, and that one day would never happen for him. And that's how it always happens in One Piece. We're gonna meet again one day. Nope, you're dying.
Yep.
It's like, all right, nope, you're dying. Um, so knowing all about this chaos that's gonna be happening, uh, of course, Odin is crazy, and he's literally straight up ready to fight. It's not just to only take back his castle and kill Orochi, but he's gonna have to fight Kaido. So we're gonna literally have a Odin versus Kaido coming
I
up
hope we
soon.
see that. That would be interesting to see Kaido before he became the Beast Immortal, stuff like that. I want to see him actually fight.
But I
That'd be
feel
really
it's gonna be
intense.
like one-sided, where that means like Kaido is gonna be the one to kill Odin, or some kind of trickery, maybe a backstab from Orochi and shit like that, while Odin was fighting Kaido. I don't expect a clean fight between Odin and Kaido, none at all, because I see Orochi stabbing Odin in the back just to finish the job and kill, because that's what happened. That was what happened in the future. They said that Odin charged in and to the castle to try to take over, but he died where he stand. He died where he stand into that castle, and after that moment, everybody came into Kuri. The Orochi's army came into Kuri and destroyed everything, including his own castle.
Correct. So you exactly bring up how the things are going to become full circle. So from what we know, that this next chapter should be the one that where we see the clash between Orochi, Kaido, and Odin, and how Kuri becomes a whole town in shambles because of what Odin did. And I feel bad for the people because they really wanted him to come back and to be the next Shogun, and they knew that Orochi is not the right fit for being the one to put the proxy in it.
I mean, I feel like Odin was way too rash about this, because everybody in Wano do not like Orochi. But if Odin is back, everybody will have the hope and beliefs that their the real king, the real shogun, is gonna take his place up in the throne. Now you have to like fight your way up, but at least you have the people's power, the people's minds, and really, so you have hope. You give them hope, you give them trust, and everybody will see Orochi's corruption. As long as Odin was still alive and he's slowly getting the people towards his side, they would have overthrown Orochi, get rid of Kaido's men, and then maybe had a war with Kaido. At least the whole entire war of Wano, a war of Wano versus Kaido. It
Yeah,
could have
and
been
we
a better fight from that stuff. But
also see that on the small factors where was already being made.
mhm.
Like you did mention in the previous chapter that the two previous chapters that the whole factor was already being made when Odin went to the land of Wano for only like a good hour to take the poneglyphs, and you saw in the back that those factors was already started to
Yeah.
be manufactured. Now it's been a whole manufacture all over Wano. So it seems that those smart factors have already been in production in the land of Wano.
Yeah, and like throughout the entire panels of this chapter, if you look closely, the smoke and all these factories that's been makes, and like literally every other big castle, you always see smokes that's coming out
Yeah.
of it. So this factories were already started. This is where Odin has all the truth. Your father died. Uh, Orochi that keeps borrowing money, still borrowing money, keeping it for himself, never returning, and using Kaido as those muscle man.
Yeah.
Just so like, no, I don't need to pay you back. I'm sorry, I owe you how much? No. You have to talk to my boy Kaido right there behind me, just so everything. But for
But
real,
it's exciting. it's definitely exciting to see what happens in the next chapter. And I love how Oda just comes in, takes out people in the whole castle, and goes to Orochi. Said, I'm only here to cut you into two. And my favorite line that Orochi says, "Oh fuck, I forgot this guy's crazy." Like that was my favorite line. He didn't really say the F word, but I just found it fun that he literally said that. Like, oh damn, I forgot how crazy he is, and
But
he
yeah,
doesn't give an F.
I know for sure next chapter is gonna be the fight, and this is gonna be where Odin dies, and I feel like we're gonna be crying because this is gonna be a very sad moments for next chapter.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I feel bad. And I also feel bad for Tokyo because Tokyo went through above and beyond for these people that she just met, and it's for the country of her husband. So I gotta give it props to her as well, because that woman is an MVP for what she has been doing for her husband while he's been gone and doing his own adventure, his own voyage. So I gotta give that props to Lady Tokyo as well. So that's amazing as well. So I just want to get the shout out to her.
Yeah,
But anything else you want to say, Sam?
maybe this was all fate. Maybe this was all meant to happen. Odin was supposed to leave. Odin wasn't supposed to come back to Wano yet. He really had to help Roger find the
It
drug
was just
lord and
fate.
everything.
It was just fate and destiny. Like Goldie Rogers always said, fate, destiny, and power. You can't really control it, and just it's all part of you. It's all part of where it is written for you. So, like you said, Sam, we don't know. Maybe this was what's meant for him to happen, and for Luffy to do what he has to do right now in the present. So we
What's
won't
more
know.
insane is they're all cutting it close. So technically, Odin's gonna be the first one to die, and then Roger. So mainly Roger. Actually, Roger won't even know that Odin died in Wano because they had their ports closed and everything
Yeah,
still.
and they don't put the news out in public, so nobody really knows what happened. So that really sucks. So
That's so messed up. So that's gonna be crazy. That's sad, insane,
definitely, guys.
crazy.
So, like Sam is saying, like we're discussing, let us know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Give us your thoughts, give us your theories in the comment section below about One Piece chapter
Down
968,
below.
guys. And as well, guys, like the video. It's gladly appreciated. We
Always.
did a good job and impress you and entertain you. And other guys, if you want more Anime League content,
Subscribe.
and other than that, guys, don't forget to follow on social media, join the Discord server, support us on Patreon, listen to our podcast. Everything is in the links in the description down below. Other than that, guys, see you guys next time.
Peace.